distance.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, everyone, this is Tin Man TV. Or no, we're not Tin Man TV. Oh, I'm on the wrong day. I'm a day ahead. This is the Roundtable. I, of course, am your host, the Tin Man, Chris Sheldon with the Worldwide Resistance Network. Joining me with his gray, blackish lightsaber thing is Revan Ordo, who hosts none other than Grey Jedi TV on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if I'm correct, you've also been doing it other days as well, Revan. What days have you been doing that?
Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Thursday was a missed day, so I did it on Saturday morning.
Oh, okay. So Tuesdays and Thursdays.
But I did it on a Saturday morning because I missed. But let me back up. Tuesdays, Thursdays. This past Thursday I missed, so I did it on a Saturday morning.
All right.
Nice and cool Saturday morning. It went well. Nice and cool.
Yep.
And yeah.
And of course, you can find his streams along with everything else we post on all of our social medias: X, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all at REALTWWRN.
Also, Anonymous Manawai Network.
Yep. All of Revan's links are posted at the beginning of every video and in our intermissions as well. So check him out. Check out all of our channels and media content at RealTWWRN. Why? Because this product does not actually exist. Good old Meth Monster Blue. We are not sponsored by anybody else. You've got Meth Monster Blue! He's got Meth Monster Blue! Yeah! The fictitious product that doesn't actually exist, but yet we have it.
It is fictitious, so it's all in our imagination. But
Yes.
right now, I got a brisk tea, blueberry, pomegranate.
Nice. Very nice.
Check it out. It's a good drink, man. I'll tell you what, brisk tea kicks ass and punches nuts.
Yeah, and sadly, Brisk Tea is not sponsoring us. We do not have any corporate sponsors.
It is. Brisk Tea is not. We are not sponsored by Brisk Tea. I'm just saying, I love this shit.
He just likes it.
I love this shit. So we are not being sponsored by Brisk Tea, okay?
And joining us now is Queen Bitch. And again, we are not sponsored by anybody. We're not sponsored by Brisk Tea. We are solely of the people, by the people, for the people. So again, check out our varying channels: X, YouTube, Rumble, all Real TWWN. Check out Revan's content. All the links to that are at the beginning of this video. Share the live feeds. And check out our online store. Tons of great merch there. Support the broadcast. And as always, feel free to join in the conversation. Comments are now enabled. And we would love to hear your thoughts, opinions, information, whatever the hell you want to share. Hell, if you want to just troll the fuck out of us, we can stop the broadcast and we can have a good old-fashioned debate one-on-one. I have no qualms with that. Everybody knows I love a little tension. I was the one put out there to be targeted. So you want to target me? Let's go. I need a good time. I'm a sick, demented fuck. Let's do this. But if you have any thoughts or opinions, especially on today's topic, feel free to share them in the comments. Now, Revan, I am letting you take point, brother. What are we talking about today?
There's a Jared Kushner had. Now, here's the thing. Jared Kushner is married to Ivanka Trump,
Okay.
and now her and Jared Kushner were in Albania, walking on the beaches, right? Walking on the beaches. They thought, we should build a resort. But it turns out that Jared Kushner was starting a $4 billion resort fraud probe.
Really?
And it was tied to Israel as well. And so Albania froze the assets of the project that was tied to Jared Kushner and Israel. And I got a over here. You guys.
Okay. Which one do you want? The Kosovo article or the Iran war info article?
The Iran war info article, both.
Okay. We'll start with the Iran war info article.
But this is from a OCCRP, which is Albanian news website. Albania freezes assets in Kushner.
Which one are we looking at? Are we looking at the Kosovo or the?
I'm gonna read this.
Okay. I'm gonna bring up the first one, the IranWar.info.
Is Israel buying Albania the Verhosa National claim, the real environmental battle, and the anti-Semitism trap?
Okay, claims that Israel-linked investors are taking over Albania's coast or spreading fast. The real story is about protecting wetlands, opaque development, and dangerous ethics. Scapegoating. A viral claim says Albania is being quietly swallowed by Israeli-linked investors, with protected wetlands removed from conservation, a new airport built inside the Ojasa Narda ecosystem, and a future settler city planned for up to 1.5 million people. The language is explosive and in some versions openly anti-Semitic. That is exactly why the story needs to be handled carefully. And the real controversy in Albania, environmental groups have protested construction and development inside or near the wetlands complex, one of Europe's most important bird habitats. Okay, so a lot of this has to do with preserving the wetlands and whatnot. Moving over to this article, and I'm sure this is more where you want to be. Albania freezes assets in investigation of Kushner's luxury resort project. A wider investigation into the alleged fraud involving a $4 billion luxury resort complex linked to Jared Kushner has led Albanian authorities to freeze the investors' assets, adding to the pressure of public protest and international criticism.
Even the EU have caught on.
Yeah.
When the EU catches on to something like that,
yeah, bad. And pulling up the article you just had me share here on MSN. Albania suspends Kushner luxury island resort after EU warning. And let's go ahead and just play the article here. quite a large protest and demonstration taking place.
That is a largest ever seen, man. Tell you what, dude.
Yeah. Okay. So the Albanian government reportedly announced it would suspend a real estate project led by the son-in-law of U.S. President, Jared Kushner, and his daughter Ivanka Trump to develop a luxury island resort, as the EU warned the project could threaten Albania's EU ascension bid. Albania's environmental minister, Sofjan Japaj, however the hell that's pronounced, told the European Commission in Brussels that construction on the project has been suspended while an environmental impact assessment is conducted, Politico reports.
Albania is another NATO ally.
Yeah.
And what it is that Israel wants a foothold in a NATO country.
Yeah.
I did a video on Turkey because Israel wants a shot at Turkey. I mean, they want a shot.
Yeah.
I was saying that
They said Turkey was next on their hit list.
Yeah, the president of Turkey knows. He's like, he knows. He's watching.
Yeah.
And NATO,
and he said it before we go any further.
NATO needs to back Turkey. I mean, shit, dude. And the thing is, we're also a NATO member. Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do about it if Israel invades a NATO nation?
Well, first thing, I'm going to press the Jew button. Okay. So, is Israel not part of NATO? I had always assumed that they would be, considering NATO was formed as a counter to the Soviet Union, of which a lot of the Jewish community had a problem with during the Holocaust and the events of World War II. The Jews were equally negatively impacted in Russia as they were in Germany and other areas.
Israel is part of the UN, but not NATO.
Well, I had always just assumed. It just goes to show how unimportant the topic really is in my mind.
But it is a violation of Albania's sovereignty as a member of NATO.
Yeah.
And when you try to buy some property and try to lay some claim part of the Albanian coastline to build a resort as part of a $1 million fraud probe, that's the resort is basically going to be a Israeli outpost, basically, pretty much.
Okay, and
not a resort.
So the fraud the fraud report isn't so much about fraud as much as it is the question of whether or not investigating as to whether or not this resort would be a legitimate resort or an Israeli foothold in the country.
Yeah.
So there seems to be a lot of issues. The environmental impact,
that too,
wildlife preserve issues, and as well as prospective fraud and the issue with Israel. Now, Green Bench, you're sitting there kind of just chilling. What's on your mind?
Well, I kind of have this idea, but it more goes to
What if my golden child? See, you're trying to.
I woke up to my parents moving.
they're trying to break into what they think is the Noah's Ark thing.
Oh, because of where Noah's Ark landed after the flood.
And it's in Turkey.
Yeah.
Why would Israel?
But they're trying to get into the boat, but they think it's a boat. It's like
You don't want to put Israel.
Yeah, they want all the whole quote unquote holy sites locked in under the Israeli flag as part of the Greater Israel Project. See, that actually makes more sense. It's not just about expansionism. Like, they want all the holy sites, the landing place of Noah's Ark, Mount Sinai, the site where they crossed the Red Sea.
I even heard they're trying to find freaking the Garden of Eden. Yet they can't pinpoint where it was.
Well, geography's changed quite a bit in the alleged 6,000 years since
Okay.
this event, Genesis.
This is a UN lawyer.
Okay.
Since October 2023 must be considered a suspect for the commission of war crimes, crimes against humanity, and the crime of genocide. Our commission has now released 16 reports. We'll be releasing our 17th next week, dealing with the situation of children. And all of our reports make recommendations. We must move beyond expressing deep concern and strong condemnation to addressing the questions that these states have asked today. What more can be done? Accountability is not about the leaders alone. Malaysia raised the question of dual citizens. Anyone who has served in the Israeli Defense Forces in Gaza since October 2023 must be considered a suspect for the commission of war crimes, crimes against humanity, and the crime of genocide. Of accountability extends beyond warrants issued by the International Criminal Court. And speaking of that court, what has been done to support the court while it is under attack from the United States? What has been done to support the special rapporteur? Now must move beyond concern and condemnation to action. Many states referred to positive actions that have been taken, sanctions on individuals. What more can be done is to start targeting institutions, not just settlers, but settlements themselves, to prevent the transfer of financial assistance, whether through trade or donations. Many states are still allowing tax deductibility for local organisations that make direct or indirect financial contributions to settlements. Anyone who has served in the Israeli...
Okay.
That was about war crimes on IDF snipers killing kids as young as from babies to teenagers.
Yeah, well, Israel's had a huge problem with targeting civilians, attacking apartment buildings full of people just to get one target. I mean, and that's just some of the public stuff that you hear about. I mean, you'd be amazed at the stuff that we don't necessarily hear about.
One of the reports was that a mother was breastfeeding her baby under a tent, and an IDF sniper fired a round to the baby's head and into the mother's lung.
Yeah.
And it survived somehow. It survived. But I doubt that because, I mean, how big the round was, how far the asshole was, and the mom's gonna die too.
Yeah.
And a young Palestinian kid got out of his house. As soon as he closed the door, he turned around, took a shot in the foot as he fell. He took 2 shots in the back and the neck. It took nearly an hour for him to die. His brother came out as soon as he heard the shots around. He came out, shot the heart, fell over, died.
And these were just civilians. They weren't
civilians.
they weren't specifically targeted for a specific reason.
No.
Or no military connections, no political connections, just regular
kids.
civilians.
Yeah, just kids.
Yeah. So yeah, there needs to be an investigation and accountability naturally. But it begs the question, like, why would Israel want to take over a NATO country rather than just become a NATO country itself?
Because they're equivalent to a little brother who's the golden child.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why not just make Israel part of NATO? I'm surprised that never happened. I'm gonna double check just to see whether or not Israel is part of NATO.
No, not.
Is Israel part of NATO?
Forces in Gaza.
NATO, which stands for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, currently has 32 member countries. The alliance was founded in 1949.
Not a member of NATO, however, it is a key strategic partner and has been designated as a major non-NATO ally by the United States. So basically, it's a foothold.
The countries are Albania, Belgium, Bulgaria, Canada, Croatia, Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Montenegro, Northern Macedonia, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, the Netherlands, Turkey, the UK, and the US.
Okay.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'm just honestly surprised, given the Jewish history in Soviet Russia during the time of World War II and all of that. Just very interesting that they wouldn't have been made a NATO country. But I digress. So, moving forward, what do they expect to uncover? Like, have they determined that there was fraud?
Yeah.
And
yeah, they have frozen assets, properties, bank accounts, everything.
Okay. So what now? The assets are frozen. The project is pretty much halted. Where does it go from here?
How it would work is that they can return to property back to the owners, but they can also take it and add it to their crop. I think their little fun thing,
Okay.
It's equivalent of their own version of the asset forfeiture.
Okay. Yeah, so we're talking about a lot of environmental, nature preserve type issues.
Yeah.
So that's a key factor as well. And then you're talking about the Israeli foothold prospect.
Yeah.
But again, did they uncover legitimate fraud? Do they know for a fact there was fraud there?
If the UN caught wind, yes.
Okay, so the UN's already involved in this.
Yeah, even the EU.
Really, the United Nations and the European Union are both directly involved in this at this point.
Yeah.
That is something else. Okay, so they've uncovered fraud. They have these legitimate concerns of a foreign power having any semblance of a foothold in their country. You've got the nature preserve and environmental issues that stem from building on these sites. What now? Where does it go from here? The assets are frozen. They have the fraud. The UN and the EU are involved directly. What happens now?
They would do a full investigation on the fraud, and if it has all ties to Israel, Jared Kushner is fucked. He's fucked.
Yeah,
and so are the investors for Israel. They're all fucked.
Wow.
And this would give a huge black eye to Trump for one thing.
Like he doesn't have enough. Again, gotta say it.
Why must you fail me so often?
I mean, the thing is, if your son-in-law is a fucking Jew, a Jew banking,
Philanthropist.
geek, you have pretty much fucked yourself politically in a way where your daughter can be part of a $4 billion fraud probe.
Yeah. Definitely doesn't look good on his resume.
Yeah, and
I mean,
plus,
the American people are already pissed at him. The world's pissed at him.
yeah, and plus, she could go to jail in Albania.
Yeah.
If there's a warrant out for her arrest too.
Is there a warrant out for her arrest?
If there was.
Okay, is her name on any of the titles connected to this?
I was saying if there's a warrant, if
they issue a warrant. But at this point, it looks like Jared's got his name all over it. Israeli financiers are all over it. But what about her name directly?
If he goes down, most definitely he will bring her down with him.
Yeah, because if he's not going to want to go down by himself for sure.
No.
But my thing was like, is her name on any of the paperwork? Could
I don't know.
Could she possibly have plausible deniability in all this?
But she might have. But again, if he goes down, he will take down with him, pretty much.
Yeah. And either way, the reputation of the Trump family is going to be heavily tarnished because of this scandal. Just by a proxy of guilty by association. And she might wind up going to jail because of her being married to Kushner. And the whole what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine dynamic of marriage.
Not just that, but he has ties to Netanyahu as well.
Oh, great. The war criminal. Yeah, definitely somebody you want in your bed. Nobody wants to dig up the skeletons in that man's closet.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.
But the thing is, how Albania's anti-corruption work is that, again, they will freeze assets, take the properties owned by the corrupt, and either they'll give it back or they'll keep it and add it to their crop. So
yeah.
They'll add it.
So the Albanian government will seize it and add it to their crop, or the Trumps will keep it?
Albania right now, Albania froze the assets and took the properties.
Okay, so they have seized control of the properties until such
Everything.
time that the investigation
Everything.
is concluded.
Yeah, they took over everything. They seized the asset, everything.
Okay, so it's not just putting a hold on the project and freezing people's assets. They have seized control of those assets.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're on hold. They're on hold.
Okay, and at which point the Albanian government will decide what to do with that, at which point relinquish it back to Kushner or back to the original party.
Or they'll keep it themselves and add it to their crop.
Okay. Which would probably be the most likely of outcomes.
Yeah.
Again, government acquisition of property is big business. So I wouldn't put it past the Albanian government to jump on that opportunity.
Well, not just that, but we all know that if the foreign minister, the president, and also Netanyahu gets wind of this, somebody's going to get taken out. And
Yeah.
I would probably say it probably be most of the Albanian members of government.
Oh, probably.
And that would definitely cause a huge blowback because, again, Albania is a NATO country like Turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, if Israeli forces in any way attack a NATO country, if a non-NATO country directly or indirectly attacks a NATO country, it's Article 5.
Yes, it's Article 5. Plus, I did a video titled NATO needs to back Turkey in case of a Israeli.
Yeah. Isn't Turkey NATO?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I got it.
Everything good?
Yeah. But
Good deal.
again, NATO needs to back Turkey in case of a invasion.
Yeah. Well, Israel doesn't really have the manpower to mount an invasion into Turkey right now. They're barely handling anything in Iran, and that's only because we're continuing to fund them, which the United States is already looking to pull back. Congress is looking to pull back. Trump's already talking about pulling funding and military aid. He's
that motherfucker. That motherfucker broke off. That son of a bitch broke off the ceasefire.
Well, are you really surprised?
No. He claims, well, the reason why we attacked a couple spots in Iran because Iran broke the ceasefire. Bullshit. Iran, look, Iran wants a ceasefire because they want us out of there.
Yeah. They're not going to break it.
No.
They're going to respond to anybody shooting at them. So it's either we broke the ceasefire or Israel broke the ceasefire. And how many times has Israel broken the ceasefire and Trump's gone on TV and said we're retaliating against Iran because they broke the ceasefire, saying that Iran was the one that broke the ceasefire when it was really Israel that broke the ceasefire.
That's what it was. The thing is, the reason is Iran fired at 2 drones in their airspace.
Yeah.
If you fly a plane or a drone in their airspace, you will get shot down.
Yeah.
You're crossing into Iran's property.
Yeah. I mean, if somebody flew a drone onto my property, yeah, you bet I'm busting out my gun and I'm shooting the damn thing down. Who wouldn't? Most people would. Most countries would. If you got fly into my country unauthorized, especially during a ceasefire, that's an act of aggression.
Yes, it is. It is a huge act of aggression. Not just that, Trump is retaliating against Iran because Iran defended itself.
Yeah.
So how can you attack a country that was defending itself and say, "Oh, they broke the ceasefire"? No, you did, you orange man, cocksnot.
Yes. Again, the guy is. Man. Ever since Charlie Kirk died, man, it's just been this downward spiral with this guy.
It's been hell running over. I mean, you had Pete Hegseth firing every top military brass, even a couple of JAG lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, it just boggles the mind. Like, where is the common sense shit? I mean, we talk all the time about how Joe Biden was not in top-notch shape to be president of the United States. He was pretty much, it was pretty much Weekend at Bernie's, and these people held up this poor old man pretending to be president when he should have been sitting at home living his best life. Instead, they held up this person who could barely function and could barely articulate a sentence and stand up and not fall over or get lost.
Exactly.
I mean, you got the Democratic Party who was guilty of elderly abuse, and now we've got a similar situation with Donald Trump, who's equally on a mental decline. Okay?
He's 82.
Yeah. And he's getting to the point where he's fixing to be no better off than Biden was.
Look at Dianne Feinstein. Okay, she's 90. She was 90, right? 90 when she died.
At least Dianne Feinstein still had her brain intact.
No, she did not. She did not have her
really.
Her mind was Swiss cheese.
Like, what the hell are these people doing in politics? Why are they being held up? Like, this is elderly abuse. Seriously. Republicans and Democrats across the goddamn board.
The oldest living senator that died in office was 100 years old. He died while in office.
You know, I have to agree with Aaron on this, who is a Democrat himself, that there needs to be a cap-off point to where once you reach a certain age, you are no longer eligible to run for any political office.
If you look at Bill Clinton, George Bush, and Barack Obama, what age did they leave office?
Wasn't like Bill Clinton when he was in office, like in his 30s, maybe 40s?
Bill Clinton was in his 40s when he came to office. He left in the early to mid 50s when he left.
Yeah, and
Bush,
what about fucking Obama? Like, he was still pretty fucking young too.
He left in his late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah, he was a spry ass motherfucker. Now Hillary Clinton, she's a old decrepit mummy at this point.
Death warmed over and still talking.
Yeah. Can you imagine her being president? Oh my goodness.
We interrupt this broadcast for a very important speech from the Madam President of the United States.
Hello, U.S. America! Where the hell is my martini bucket? I gotta take a crap.
I'm pulling no punches, left or right.
Whoa.
Okay, there needs to be, I agree with my Democratic friend Aaron, there needs to be a cap-off point for all politicians. Exactly. You cannot serve in office once you reach a certain age. You can't even run for president until you're, what, 33 years old?
35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot even run for president until you're 35 years old. There needs to be a cap-off point from 35 to, say, maybe, what's the retirement age? 65 presently?
Yeah. 65, yeah.
Okay. The standard retirement age, 35 to 65. You got a 30-year window of which you can run for any political office.
I don't get it is that, Mitch McConnell He's in his, gonna be in his 80s, right? Okay, he's in his 80s. Well, he is in his 80s, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took Grassley. You know, thing is, you have all these old farts, old fuckers in office, right? Look, retire, go away, play golf, whatever. Collect stamps. Go fuck yourself. You'll be happy if you go away.
Yeah.
But when you're 80, come on, dude, man. Dude, go away. Go live your fucking life in peace, man.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a thing as career politicians. That should not be a thing.
No.
That should have never been allowed to be a thing. They set term limits for the presidency. It needs to be across the board for all political offices. I'm sorry. It should not be a career.
35 is okay. Vivek Ramaswamy ran at 35.
Yeah.
And I think once you realize your brain's fried, that's it.
Well, I mean, they're not going to realize their brain's fried.
No, but they're
I mean, you got elderly people with dementia that don't know that they have dementia. They wake up one morning and they don't know where they are. They don't know who their spouse is. And they wander out of the house and disappear. I had a neighbor back when I was a teenager. We had a neighbor who her husband had dementia and he got out of the house and wandered off and nobody could find him. He just completely disappeared and they eventually found him. Like he didn't know where he was or anything. Like he got out of the house because he didn't recognize it. And he was trying to go back to the home he remembered. And, you know, he didn't know he had dementia.
I do agree that there has to be an age limit when you're, even in politics, an age limit where when you reach a certain age, done, over. Because nobody wants to be like Biden, man.
No.
If you end up like Biden, call it a day. Because, dude, I agree. It needs to stop. It needs to end. Go away.
Yeah, I mean, not even that, but like to hold these people up. They knew that he did not have the cognitive function to run for president, let alone be president of the United States. His first run or that second run that he dropped out of.
50 years.
Yeah.
Like
the fact that they held him up and pretended that he was mentally fit to do the job of the presidency is elderly abuse. And that is not siding with Republicans or Democrats. This is just straight up looking at the situation. The poor old man was just that. He didn't know where he was half the fucking time. And they're holding him up like it's weekend at fucking Bernie's for 4 fucking years. That is elderly abuse. That, regardless of whether you like him as a politician, anything he did right or did wrong is irrelevant. He was, at that point, a poor old man who didn't even know where he was half the damn time and should have just been sitting at home living his best life in his golden age.
Piers Morgan interviewed Harry Sisson, who's a Democratic shill influencer last year.
Well, your audio cut out.
It did?
Okay, you're back.
He interviewed Harry Sisson and asked him about Joe Biden's mind. He said, "Oh yeah, his mind's sharp." I asked the questions, he answered. I'm like, dude, you're a 20-year-old kid who's a paid influencer by DNC, a shill, and have no idea of what Biden can do or can't do. The guy is 81. His brain is marshmallow.
Yeah. I mean, let the poor guy just go home, live his life. Stop putting this guy in the public eye. Same with Trump. Get him out. Let Vance take over. Vance is young enough. His mind is sharp. Let him take over. The guy seems to actually have some common sense.
Yeah.
He's been very outspoken, though he supports the president. He has been outspoken and said that he doesn't support the war in Iran. He does not support the suppression of the Epstein files and everything else. Let Trump step down and advance J.D. Vance as the acting president for the remainder of this presidential term. And then he can rerun for a second term next time around. And at which point he'd probably get the election and even the midterms as well. If Trump stepped down right now, that would turn the tide on so much shit. Because nobody's got any issues against Vance.
No.
The only people you hear Democrats bitching about are Trump and Elon Musk. Nobody on the Democratic side really has said much about J.D. Vance.
No.
Because J.D. Vance has, for the most part, been a straight arrow. Yeah, there are some issues about his continuous name changes and his associations, but whatnot.
Yeah.
But as far as cognitive function, he is more than...
Sharp mind, man. Sharp mind.
Yeah, he is more than qualified. And Trump is on an intellectual, cognitive decline. Let's not mince words. He needs to step down and advance J.D. Vance as the sitting president.
Exactly.
Funny thing is he was that stupid in the 90s too.
Oh, no doubt. We all know how arrogant Trump is. I mean, who builds their casino way out of the way off the Vegas Strip? His casino isn't even on the Vegas Strip. Okay? You have the Vegas Strip. Say my hand is the Vegas Strip. You go all the way down the Vegas Strip, and here's Trump's casino way over here. Like the fuck, dude?
Oh
New
my God.
Orleans is closer to the fucking Vegas Strip than Trump Tower is.
He was pissed when they removed his name off of the Kennedy Center.
Oh yeah.
Man, if his grandfather could see him now, he'd be rolling. Like, dude,
Probably already is rolling over in his grave. It's an embarrassment.
my company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would definitely not. I mean, look, I haven't voted for the guy. Never did. Won't ever.
He's hated in my family so much that it ain't even.
Look, I can understand why people voted for Trump, which is the same reason most everybody voted for Obama. They were sick of the system. They were waking up to the corruption of the system, and they wanted change. And they thought that Trump would be the golden child to bring about change. Just like the Democrats and everybody who voted for Obama thought that Obama would be the guy to bring change. Okay, it was the same damn thing. It's not because they were racist, rednecks, or any of that shit. It's just Trump and Obama got elected by the same people for the same damn reason. We wanted change, and it didn't happen. And I say we, as in the American people, wanted change, and we're not getting it.
The new boss is like the old boss.
Yep. Just another puppet. Right wing, left wing, same vulture.
If anything, put Michelle Obama into office. Okay.
She would push Michelle Obama into office. He probably would. If she ran, she would probably win by default.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at all the stuff she did for this elementary schools and stuff. She literally brought gardening into schools so that they can have fresh foods and veggies in the cafeteria.
Yeah, they did have gardens even prior to that when we were in school, like if you remember.
Not as much as they do now.
Not to the degree that they have today. I do have a lot of caveats with the way the school systems have declined over the years. just in the time that we were at school, we've seen that decline ourselves. The removal of the arts and music and whatnot. It's a lot of these things have taken the back burner.
Wood shop, no shop.
Yeah. Automotive shop, you don't have that anymore.
That's up in the colleges now.
Yeah, I mean, these are things that used to be taught in public general education. We used to encourage these things, self-reliance and creativity. Wait, how the fuck do you think you went to the fucking moon or created things like you see in Hollywood? Okay? Imagination. Seriously, you think education said and taught Benjamin Franklin, hey, put a key on a kite during a fucking lightning storm? No. That wasn't education. That was, I got a really stupid idea. This is what I think is going to happen. I'm going to fucking try it.
Yeah.
I want to be there for that.
Yeah. Let's put a copper key on a kite and see what happens.
I want to see civics back class. Civics.
Yeah.
That was removed in the mid-70s.
Yeah. Home economics. When's the last time you really seen home economics? Yeah, people
here in Cali.
Huh?
They have them in here in Cali.
They still have them?
In the Orange County area. But they're in high school still. They just got rid of the fashion and sewing class.
See, that's a stupid thing, because, what if you rip a hole in your fucking pants? I cannot tell you how many coworkers I've had that have ripped holes in their fucking pants, and it could have been easily fixed just going to the bathroom with a quick sewing kit and sew that shit up if they knew how to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A quick fix. But instead, I had to walk around all fucking day throughout these big-ass facilities with their ass hanging out their fucking pants because they ripped their shit from their ass all the way down past their fucking knee.
Mm-hmm.
My great-grandmother used to use a potato to put in a sock and sew it.
Yeah. I mean, these are basic skills that could really come in handy.
Basic
but
skills.
Because of feminism.
Well, no, that's that. Basic things that our grandmothers, our great-grandmothers, our grandfathers, our great-grandfathers did back in the day. That, I mean, even during the Depression.
Yeah, and it wasn't just women who did it. It was men who did it too, like I said.
I've seen
you fucking rip your pants, you can fucking sew that shit up. Go in the bathroom and sew that shit up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just, it wasn't promoting the idea of women barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen, that old stereotype. Men, these skills, home economics, learning how to sew and mend your clothes, learning how to cook for yourself.
I came
across, like Queen Bitch said, gardening. Where does the Pop-Tart tree grow?
I came across a few videos this past week, and
I lost some brain cells.
Like,
right?
The way houses were built, how you shelter yourself, how you would create shelter.
Yeah.
You can't do it. You can't do it now.
Yeah, in fact, let's go into that real quick. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll dive into that. Let's dive into some of the things that education used to have that they no longer have, or that things that we think should be taught in public schools. I think that's worth discussing. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and pop on a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Reverend Ordo, and I'm a co-host of the Worldwide Resistance Network. I want to let you know about my content on my so here. Check me out on Minds, Gab, MeWe, Cloud Hub, Tumblr, Parlor, Getter, Rumble, Scoops, TikTok, and also on YouTube on the Anonymous Manawai Network and the Anonymous Republic Network. Also on Truth Social. And also check out the Worldwide Resistance Network. Also check out Tin Man TV. Also on Tuesday evenings, Gray Jedi TV. Quote the Raven. These nuts. Peace.
Yes, everyone, this is the Roundtable with the Worldwide Resistance Network. I, of course, am your host, the Tin Man. Joining me back for this second hour is Fiddle Revenardo and Queen Bitch, who is hiding off camera. She'll probably be back momentarily. But prior to the break, we were discussing some of the educational systems, specifically some of the things that Obama's wife, Michelle Obama, instituted during her time as First Lady. Mainly the health projects, gardening, and cafeteria lunches. A lot of changes did take place during that administration because of Michelle Obama. But on the flip side, over the course of my time on this earth, we've seen a lot of decay happening within the educational system.
Exactly.
And we're going to go ahead and just dive into that this second hour.
Not just in the educational system, but also in life in general. I did share a video. I sent a video. It's the 25.
I got it pulled up.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go ahead and pull this up? Or
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just play the first few minutes of this. Because that's a 30-minute video, but we'll play the first few minutes.
We'll cover that on Tin Man TV tomorrow.
No, I've already got another topic I'm covering there, but we can maybe cover it on Grey Jedi TV if you want.
Okay.
But let me just go ahead and pull up this video real quick here. 25 illegal shelter designs homeless people build that are now banned in 41 states.
In June of 2024, 6 justices looked at a case from Grants Pass, Oregon, and decided that cities can fine people for sleeping outside, even when there is no shelter bed available, even when every bed in town is full and the waiting list is months long. They said the fines were not cruel. They said the 30-day park exclusions were not unusual. They said this was a matter for local government to sort out. Within 12 months, over 200 new laws passed across this country, making it a crime to lie down outside. Tennessee had already made it a felony. Texas had already made it a misdemeanor. Florida made it so your neighbor could sue the city for not clearing you out fast enough. And here is what none of those laws address. People without homes are building shelters. They have always built shelters. They build them out of tarps, pallets, shipping containers, mud, snow, old tires. They build them in tunnels and trees and under bridges. They build them because shelter is the first thing a human being needs, and the last thing these laws want to provide. 25 of those designs are on this list. Every single one of them is now illegal in most of the country. The question is not whether these shelters are safe. Many of them are safer than sleeping on concrete. The question is, who decided that building your own protection from the rain is a crime, and what they got out of making it one? Number 25, the tarp and pole A-frame. You take 2 poles, could be saplings, could be scrap lumber from a job site, and you lash them together at the top.
Okay. All right, so basically what you're showing us is varying makeshift shelter designs.
Yeah, there are 25 designs that were used that are now banned in 41 states.
That's not going to happen here in Cali. I can assure you that.
No.
Oh, it probably would. Because why not?
They tried that with Skid Row. It didn't work.
They banned shelter that was used for centuries. They banned. There's a guy that was who spent what was it, $200,000 to build tiny homes in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and a guy from the city council got pissed and had them all demolished.
Yeah, it's about control. It's like you can generate your own electricity with a Tesla coil. But if you detach from the grid, oh, God forbid you collect your own rainwater. God forbid you build your own fucking house and be sustaining. If you are not plugged into the fucking matrix, you bad. Criminalizing basic survival.
Oh yeah. There's ways of collecting water without getting caught. I mean, yeah. I can live in a motorhome and be on the road and modify part of my motorhome into where I could collect rainwater, attach it to the system. You go, got water, cold and fresh.
Yeah, and they used to teach you a lot of these things in school, like what Jenny was mentioning about the gardening. They used to teach you these things, about water collecting, water purification, redirecting water to water your crops. If you have a greenhouse.
Yep.
Natural irrigation systems. They used to teach you a lot of these things, even the most basics. They don't really teach that anymore. Again, home economics. Something men and women can benefit from, because it's always a good idea to know how to cook or how to sew your pants when you rip a hole in your fucking pants.
The Amish, the only people ever built their own house.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they're going after the Amish because they build their own house. They create their own power.
Yeah. Well, the Amish don't generate power. They live completely independent from electricity. Quakers, they're like Amish, but they embrace certain luxuries of technology.
I mean, it's like, again, you're being so reliant, make your own clothes, cook your own food, grow your own food, whatever do, and they sell what they grow and take the money and put it back into the community.
Yeah, they grow crops and sell those crops. They make cheese and butter and milk, and they sell it locally. They make quilts and clothing and sell them.
Yeah.
Say again, Jenny?
Electric fireplaces. They make those.
The Amish make electric fireplaces.
Mm-hmm. It's the old wood ones, not the steel ones. I saw it on a thing once that,
Again, that's probably Quakers, because the Amish generally reject all forms of electric-based devices.
yeah. Well, their shit lasts.
Yeah. Oh, naturally. The Quakers and the Amish, man, I got a lot of respect for them. We have a lot of Quakers down here. I haven't really seen Amish, but you'll see a whole shit ton of fucking Quakers pile in and out of a van at any given point in time, or you'll see, I don't know what it is with Quakers and photos, but you go to Walmart in the photo department, Quaker women all up in the photo department at the kiosks printing up photos, man. Every time, without fail. I don't know what it is, but they are huge on that shit.
There is an Amish guy who does report on YouTube. He calls it the Amish News. Amish News.
He probably has a friend that he networks with who is not Amish, and he probably hosts that, and his friend uses his technology to record and post it.
He's the one that mentioned about the Amish being fined $100,000.
Yeah,
for not being
because they don't want people being self-sufficient. The Amish are the most self-sufficient people within the United States.
For decades.
Yeah. And like Jenny pointed out, their stuff and the Quaker stuff lasts longer and is more efficient than anything we got today.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I guarantee you an Amish house would far outlast a track home.
Get 20 Amish together, you'll have a house built in 5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it'll be better than anything that it could ever be made. It takes about 2 weeks to build a track home from foundation to finish?
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Yeah.
But they communicate. They help each other. They're not.
Yeah, they have a very strong sense of community.
Mm-hmm.
And a very strong work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to be taught a lot of these skills in public school. But they gradually started removing that. And then they even started removing basic things like how to tell time on a standard clock. how to write in cursive.
Well,
Okay?
they don't want the children to be able to read the Constitution.
Yep. Yeah, because the Constitution was written in cursive. They can't know their rights if they can't read them.
I still write in cursive.
Yeah. Like, I still use handwriting. I know how to read a standard hand clock. In fact, I just bought a hand clock. It's actually really small. It's like this big. But it was this Nightmare Before Christmas hand clock. And it's fucking badass. It's just this badass little trinket. I hang it up in my kitchen right now.
Dude, I sign my balls in cursive.
Why?
Hobby.
Get out.
This man has way too much free time on his hands.
Out, Grimlock. Get out.
Just pure and simple. Idle hands of the Devil's Workshop. Prime example. Rubbin is drawing on his fucking balls as we speak. Yeah, but like they don't teach you handwriting anymore. They don't teach you how to read a standard clock anymore. Most of the younger generation, like I have people I work with who don't even know how to write in cursive at all. Don't know handwriting at all. They print everything. Like where you would sign your name, like on a report, you print your name in one slot and then sign your name in another slot. They just print it on both sides. And it's like, what? Like schools used to be big into the arts and creativity and imagination, art classes, multimedia classes, and so on and so forth. And somebody's commenting and I wasn't even paying attention.
Exactly. Here's
Birdie! Bird.
Here's what they're doing now.
What's the word? Amish paradise. Printing sucks. Whoa, I do. Is what he said.
What?
You want to join, Bird? The link is in your email if you want to join.
If you look at today's vehicles now, Ford is creating things about trucks where, like, it would monitor your face features and everything else.
Yeah, most new cars are doing that.
GM's not. They got sued for that shit.
And I found out in colleges they're trying to make art in a box.
Since when is art abstract?
It's not.
What?
You can't put art in a box and be able to teach it to everybody.
Well, I mean, these are the same people that think taping a banana to a wall is art.
Shit. I put my dick in a box. What the hell?
Was this before or after you drew on your balls?
Before.
Oh my God.
So you put your dick in a box and then you drew on your balls. So he's just sitting there with this big, imagine this, ladies and gentlemen. He's sitting there. He's not wearing any pants. He's got this box on his fucking junk and he's just sitting there with a marker just drawing on his dick.
I am learning art.
I guess that'd be more of an artistic expression than some of the art we're getting today. I guess that'd be better than a banana to a wall.
I put my dick in the box.
Fair point. I mean, but
Get out, Grimlock. Just get out.
like I sit there with my buddy Aaron all the time at work, and he will sit there and he'll just draw whatever comes to mind. And he's the one that came up with the Epstein lemon penis and the Zionist butt plug design for those shirts. Okay, he was the one that created those. And he just sits there and he comes up with the most amazing stuff. He just gets an idea and he'll start drawing.
That's what art is supposed to be.
Yeah, and like he had never really drawn cats. Like it was yesterday and the day before. He started drawing cats because he had never drawn cats before and he wanted to expand and grow his capability as an artist. So he was drawing cats.
Question: would it be a mask if I put a sock on my cock?
It'd be a great censor bar.
No.
Welcome, Tommy Bird. Welcome.
Bird.
We're talking about art and Revan's dick in a box.
Oh, that's art right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As long as
Be
people
more
don't go
artistic than
cockeyed,
some
we're
of the
good.
art that we're getting nowadays. Well, Bird, you, me, and Queen went to school together. In terms of what they offered in terms of multimedia, art class, drafting, multimedia, how prevalent do you think those things were when we went to school, and how prevalent would you say they are now? Bird, you have kids who have gone through school and have had access to these programs. Would you say that they are far less prevalent now than they were when we were in school?
Brother, our generations, they were different, way different.
We actually played dodgeball.
Dude, we played dodgeball, handball. We weren't afraid. We were playing metal shit. We had workshop. We had wood shop. We were like, I seen if someone sliced their finger once in school. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we saw your cousin John slice all 3 of his fingers.
I mean, the best thing I had growing up was either Pokemon, marbles, or Pogs. I had really cool ass slammers back in the day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's a collection I need to restart. I have some Pogs that my sister bought for me years ago, but like my original Pog collection.
I have the original Converse. I have Converse from the 90s. I have, and our generation was way different. Way different. Plus,
why don't you describe some of the stuff that you've experienced with your kids that is different than what we grew up with?
Us growing up, we had paper and a pencil, a number 2 pencil, and some college paper. The closest to technology we got was hooked on phonics. You know what I mean?
And it did not work for any of us.
No. And let me tell you something. Like, they had to have a Chromebook. They had to do everything by sentence. They pretty much give them the answers. And these kids today are so damn lazy that they're actually literally giving them the answers. We didn't have that. You know what I mean? They're getting a calculator.
They had to do research and learn.
Yeah, so they pretty much say this is where the paragraph goes, copy it from this book and put it on here. And you have to send it through this goddamn Chromebook, which is ridiculous, by the way. Like, it's fucking stupid, man.
What I can say about my son is that he went through Common Core. They started that Common Core shit where like in math, how like 3 and 3 is what, 9? Explain why 3 and 3 is 9.
Yeah, what's up with half the shit they're
3
teaching?
times 3 is 9.
Listen, half the shit they're teaching our kids today, right now, they're not going to even use it in their future. Everything's going to be computerized, man. Everything's going to be what they call it, AI, right? So, yeah. I mean, there's no sense even having school anymore.
It's essentially a useless thing.
And if you want to go to college, you're going to be in debt for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Unless you got some kind of scholarship, right? Or
I remember 7th grade, metal shop. I learned how to arc weld.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, we didn't have that. And when we went to West Valley High School. Me, Bert, and Jenny, we went to West Valley High School. They didn't have wood shop. They didn't have metal shop. They didn't have automotive shop.
No, but we did have driver's ed.
They did have driver's ed, and they did have gardening and animal care.
Yeah. 7th grade, I made my mom a garden shovel in metal shop.
Schools are so sensitive anymore. Like when I was in school, we got in a fight. We just got warnings and shit. You get in a fight in school today, you get expelled. You know what I mean? Like they're super hard on that shit. You know?
Remember,
we had a lot of riots at our school when we were there.
Done that, man.
Dude, we had the yard narcs smoking cigarettes with us in the parking lot. What are you kidding?
I used to smoke cigarettes with the yard narcs underneath the bleachers, man, right there. Our lunch area is right next to the bleachers. I used to smoke with that. You remember that redhead yard narc in West Valley?
Yeah.
That skinny one? Yeah, I had so many cigarettes with that girl.
Yeah. They used to come out to the parking lot and smoke with us every morning.
Yeah. We didn't get a shit back then. But we're actually a tougher generation back then, you know?
Yeah.
We never cried when bullies teased us.
Fuck no, man. We cried we were pussies.
No. Like how many food fights broke out? How many riots broke out? How many gang initiations took place during lunchtime?
Dude, anybody was fighting. We wanted to fight. It's like we were fighters back then. You know what I mean? Like, we wanted to fight.
Yeah, I mean, I got suspended for making a bread bong, damn it.
So
I remember that.
Yeah, and my mom came up and picked me up. She's like, Chris, you fucking idiot. You should have, when they fucking walked up, you should have fucking ate that thing and went, what evidence?
My son's freshman year, he was not even a month in there, and there's a bomb scare. I get a call from mom. I had to remove our son because of the bomb scare.
Yeah.
Or all those stink bombs that they used to put in the corridors. In the hallway. Like, oh my God.
I remember that shit, too. Cherry bomb. Motherfuckers putting cherry bombs in the toilets.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Days.
That shit is fucking funny. God, man. They used to get upset about women kissing, like, the mirrors and shit.
Oh, I remember that.
And then
the girls kissing the mirrors.
Fuck, dude. And then dude, back then it wasn't about money, man. Like, to get a girl's heart, you had to stand up and be tough, man. Like, you had to win their hearts.
Prove that you could actually be a provider or a protector. Yeah. I mean, you weren't working yet, so you couldn't adequately prove yourself a provider, but you can definitely prove yourself a protector and an alpha.
But yeah, our generations, they're way different. Oh my God, they're way different. Bunch of, my kids, thank God I'm their father because I'm teaching them how to watch shit I used to watch, like Real Monsters and Rocco Tomorrow Life and Hey Arnold and all kinds of stuff. Like, I'm teaching them, raising them the 90s way. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
So every time I tell my kids, like this one time my son came in and he got in trouble from school. And then the teacher said that I had to pick him up. So I don't pick him up very often, but I did one time. And he told me the reason why he punched the kids because he punched a girl. So I said, "You're in trouble." So I'm walking him home. I said, "You're in trouble because you defended a girl. You punched the guy for hitting her. Because what do you want for dinner? Ice cream, or do you want some kind of Chinese food?" You know what I mean? The teacher was pissed because I was like, "What? I'm not going to punish my son for defending a girl."
Yeah.
Like, are you out of your mind? I'm not
I mean, what if it had been the teacher he was defending? Let's put the shoe on the other foot, teacher. What if it had been the teacher that your son was defending?
What about the kid that hit the girl? What's going on with him? Why don't you worry about him? And he's 6.
Yeah, back in our day, a man hit a woman, you got your shit fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't touch a woman, man.
Yeah, you didn't make it off school grounds without getting your fucking jaw rocked.
Nah, man. Like, okay, so the worst thing I've ever done to a woman was pin her ass to the ground. I was getting my ass scratched up and beat up. And so I swipe kicked her to the floor, didn't do it hard, and I pinned her arms down until the police got there because I didn't want to get hurt no more. That's the worst thing I've ever done to a woman.
Yeah, all you did was defend yourself.
But
you didn't strike her.
I didn't hit her back.
Hurt her.
But she's lucky because I was raised that way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I was raised, you don't hit a woman.
No. You can defend yourself and attempt to de-escalate the situation and get away from the situation. But the second you raise a hand to a woman, you're no longer a man. Like, I've had a woman hit me. I had a woman that I was involved with years ago hit me, and I looked at her. And I said, don't you ever fucking hit me again.
Right.
And I scared the living piss out of her. Like, she could see in my face, like, she knew in her heart of hearts. She looked at me when I said that, and she just had that look on her face like, oh, shit, I fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, I guarantee you, I never put a hand on her.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my hat.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a different world anymore, man. Like, why are we wanting to raise a society of fucking pussies that don't know how to fucking survive in the world?
My son's a kid. He watched. He would watch Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Hey Arnold, and Eddie. He'd watch Samurai Jack. South Park, bigger.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, he watched what he watched, and he didn't give a shit. He watched Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo, shit. Those were shows as a kid.
Yeah. All right. Like, Jenny, how much experience do you have with the educational system of today?
Let's put it to you this way: I'm not in college anymore.
That bad, huh? Like you were talking earlier, they try to put art in a box. Elaborate on that.
Well, they're trying to get all the students to like be able to do arts and crafts and everything. Well,
Okay.
They've only got one way of teaching them, and it's not even the original way. You have to do this, and then this, and then this. Let them go. Give them what they need. See what comes out.
Yeah.
Collages. I remember doing collages in school. Collages.
Yeah, you don't do that.
Dude, when I was in school, I was doing red hot pokers and like doing like designs on leather and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can tell you, the only class I passed in college was the fucking jewelry making. And you have to use fire for that.
You would like playing with fire.
I do like
You would take a class that allowed you to play with fire.
I do like playing with fire.
Yeah, dude, you're crazy. I know you. You know, don't fuck with
I've
you.
always been crazy.
No, she hung out with me. Of course she's fucking crazy.
You're psycho.
I am psycho.
Thank you.
What do you think I got away with half the shit? See, this is what pisses me off.
What?
I'm blamed for so much shit that I didn't do. Because
So you're telling me you
y'all
didn't
couldn't
run
fucking
around the
pin me
street-
for the shit I did do.
So you're telling me you didn't run around the street with your hands hanging down asking the gods for rain to come?
I did. You're damn right I did.
He did.
I saw the video. I'm like, that's my boy.
Yep. Do I need to pull that motherfucker up?
Oh, dude, do it. I dare you. Oh,
All right, well, take point for a few minutes while I look this up.
All right. So what's the subject?
All right, tell us what kind of school is like for your kids and what they don't have in contrast to what we had when we were kids.
All right. Okay, let's do this. Well, basically, my kid and my kids have the opportunity to be a cat. Apparently, I never had that.
like being a furry kind of thing.
Like as in, there's cat litter in the side of the classroom and shit, and
Oh no. Oh no.
Like, for real?
You don't need brains to figure that one out.
I mean, I got nothing against furries. I mean, you want to run around.
There's female teachers that are actually teaching their students to call them man, like Mr. instead of Mrs. And they're super confused.
I think they need to leave that fucking trans stuff and LGBTQ stuff and the politics out of school.
Well,
they need to leave that out of school.
I'm not judging nobody, but I'm just saying, what you do behind closed doors, that's on you. But like,
yeah, that's your business. Don't bring it into the school.
But you're going to school to learn. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Like, tell me how this is preparing you for the real world.
Now imagine us, that our generation, we would kick their fucking asses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing wrong against gay. I got nothing against gay people or LGBT people or even trans people. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. But leave the kids alone. Let them decide for themselves what they want to be when they grow up.
No, man, I'm sorry. Whatever they like to believe it or not, there's only male and there's female. But now you have drag queens. I have a lot of respect for them, but they still consider themselves male, like beautiful males. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, drag queens were a sexual orientation. Drag queens was a sexual profession.
Right. But if you're gay, you're gay. But don't tell me to call you something you're not. You know what I mean? Like,
don't tell me to accept you when you couldn't even accept yourself.
What is it? I have every right to say that you're not, just like you have every right to say that you are. You know what I mean?
There's a
You're not going to take my vote away. You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
here's the thing. They expect you to
take a knee?
Accept their preference of gender, but yet you're still claiming one gender to another. How is this working?
Yeah, like whatever you do in your bedroom, it's your thing. You want to dress up like what's his name from Little Nicky and rub your nipples, then all I gotta say is good luck with the nipple rubbing.
Dude, there's men out there who are cross dressers, but they're not saying they're women. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they like to wear women's clothes.
And that's all well fine. That's your cup of tea. Okay, like, if you want to dress up like it's like Mickey Mouse or the Easter Bunny or God knows what, that's your prerogative. You want to dress up like an animal, that's fine. You want to be a dude that takes it in the butt, that's fine. You want to be a chick that wants to eat pussy, that's fine. Let me watch. At least let me watch. Okay, but like, don't bring that shit to the school for underage kids. You know, let them decide for themselves what they want to be and what they want to do when they're adults.
I agree with you 110%. Let them grow up, become adults, and make their own decisions of what they want to do. You know, but don't put shit in school and brainwashing them, knowing that some of the parents don't agree with that because that's how we raise our kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, you can't have Christian co-op in schools anymore. You can't have fucking Christian stuff.
They don't have a problem with us saying, put our hands over our hearts and pledge allegiance and shit, but it's okay to have a gay flag in the classroom.
Yeah, like, tell me whether any of that makes sense, dude. It's a hypocrisy. Okay, God's not welcome in schools, but trans theory is? Like, what?
So stupid, man.
We can't have Christianity in school because that's pushing an ideology, but this isn't? It's a hypocrisy. You're supposed to be preparing our kids for the world. Okay, where are they being taught how to open a bank account, how to apply for a job, how to conduct themselves in a job interview, how to how to open a bank account or how to file taxes? Maybe teach economics.
You know, that's one of the things that China, like when they go to school in China, they teach you about ethics and job businesses and how to run shit and start your own. But they don't teach that in America to us because they want to keep us in fucking place that we can't progress and then we can be part of the slave of society over the government. And I'm sorry, I'm going on a rampage right now.
Go for it, motherfucker.
But here's the thing, like China, the reason why they can make so much money because they have that acknowledgement and how to run a business, but they're trying to keep us in our place. You know what I mean? They're using us to make money for them to make more weapons. That's all it is. That we're better than them. So let's whip these slaves and put them in jobs and make money off of their profits. Which that's why we gotta pay taxes. Which we fought against it since the beginning of fucking America, not to pay our taxes. And then we fucking pay our taxes to get money so we could win a world war, which should have ended our taxes, but it kept that shit fucking going. You know what I mean? Like that's the whole reason why we came to America, so we don't have to pay taxes. We can live freedom, have freedom. And here we are. We're fucked. We are fucked.
You got a teacher. I came across a video of a teacher explaining her pronouns and shit. And a couple of kids were asking a question like, are you Mrs. or Mr. or whatever, you know? And also like, what if my parents ask why this shit, you know?
Yeah.
And she's suspended for the students of questionnaire and shit. Like you're getting mad because kids are waking up. They're starting to pay attention, and you're
have a grievance.
woman who's an idiot, who's all this crap. These are waking up. They're paying attention. They're enough. Kids, STEM, general education. Don't just for that crap. I'm old school. I'm 50 years old. Okay? Yeah. I see my son go through school from kindergarten till college. He didn't go through this shit.
You know, I just wish we could bring back the 80s and 90s and live those ways again.
I'll tell you what.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you what. If you have kids raised by Gen Xers, you would most definitely would have smart fucking kids.
Yeah. Why? Because we did dumb shit like this.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Fuck yeah, yeah, man.
We did dumb shit like this.
Well, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
On this Tommy Bird promo, MC Spike's doing a rain dance. Oh my god, this is much.
Oh god, boy, I'll do it.
And there go my pants.
His pants are falling. Look at this fucking freak.
Yeah, that was great. That was early 2000. That's funny.
Why does that not surprise me?
If you have kids raised by Gen X parents, I tell you what, they will grow up smart, aware, and definitely not give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how come? Here's the thing: racism didn't really exist when I was growing up because we weren't inside listening to the fucking news. We're outside playing. You know what I mean? Yep. We weren't even allowed in the fucking house. You know what I mean? We didn't know the difference between like black and white. Like I'm pretty sure that there was a lot of some hate, but we didn't have. Most of my homies were black or Mexican. You know what I mean? Yeah. My homies right here. You know what I mean? Like
well, that's pretty much what we had in him anyway.
Yeah. So it's like
you were friends with whoever was in the neighborhood. It didn't matter whether they were black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever.
We were kicking it with everybody, man. How we found out if our homies were home, we looked at the front yard. If their bikes were gone, they weren't there. We were knocking on the door going, hey, how far did they go that way or this way? I'll catch up. If you wanted to text somebody, we wrote a fucking letter and mailed it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we passed notes in class. We didn't text each other.
Yeah, I had to buy a phone card just to like call long distance. You know what I mean? Like, from the gas station. Now anybody can
payphone.
We're on the phone.
Call home.
Let it go.
I would do a click call.
Yeah, click call. Yeah. I do that too. Hey, mom, pick me up.
Like you have a phone call from. Hey, mom, pick me up.
Oh shit, man! There was a painful every corner where I was living in Hammond. You guys all know that, but like,
oh yeah. Now you couldn't even find a payphone now.
Dude,
again, everybody always knew where we were at.
I saw one in the court offices.
That's different.
As well as I found one over at the mall by my house.
Well, that's legendary. Better take a picture. It's gonna be gone soon.
Shit.
I would love to have
I picked up the phone at the fucking courthouse.
Mojave.
Is it working?
They used to call like sex talks, like 1-800-WED-TEEN or something. But anyways, anyway. Nah. Oh God, dude, I was a retard. I was a retard growing up. Anyways,
Weren't we all?
yeah. If I had a time machine, I swear to God, I'd go back and probably slap myself a couple times and go, "Don't do this or that."
But then again, you wouldn't be who you are now if you didn't do that. I mean, we pulled no punches. I mean, you look at the way things were back in back in those days. I mean,
dude,
me and Eric were talking about it yesterday. Fucking go Cleo for your free psychic reading. 3 o'clock in the morning, you forget to turn your TV off. Then 3 o'clock in the morning, you get woken up to a Girls Gone Wild commercial.
Dude, you know what I love growing up? Okay,
days, dude.
Don't call me retarded, okay? But like, I used to pick fights just to run and people chase me. I love that shit.
Would.
Running through the corridor, hopping like desks and shit, and just running through the halls, trying to get away from people trying to chase me to beat my ass. I fucking love that shit.
This man's a fucking genius, ladies and gentlemen.
Grammar school, I used to pull a fire alarm, dude.
You would be that guy. You would be that guy.
I've never done that, but like, I know people that have done that. You know what I mean? I think Chris is one of. I think. Have you ever done it? I'm like,
I plead the fifth.
Oh God.
I will not disclose my criminal activity. I will not self-incriminate.
Yeah. Dude, I got stories. I will never say them. I got some stories.
We've got quite a few stories, motherfucker. Let's just be glad those 8mm tapes no longer exist.
Amen to that, man. Oh my, I've been so much. Oh, never mind. Anyways, what's changed?
They've probably been incinerated in some landfill by now, and thank God for that.
Whew.
See, that's what always pissed me off. I got blamed for stupid shit that I would have never done in a million years because nobody could ever pin me for the bullshit I actually did because they, one, either weren't present for it, or two, they were involved.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers would have to try to pin me on some made up bullshit. So you just pissed off because you can't get me on the real shit I actually did, motherfucker.
Yeah, we've done some
which is
shit.
by far stupider than the shit you're actually accusing me of.
Yeah.
I got accused of heinous shit. I wasn't doing heinous shit. I was doing stupid shit. Look at my track record. We all know I don't have a history of heinous shit. I have the history of doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
Worst thing I ever done was flush an M80 down the toilet in school.
Yeah.
High school. Those are the days. Those are the days, man. Shit.
My high school, I majored in sex ed and bong making.
Yeah, I remember sex ed. That was interesting.
Extracurricular.
I took cooking too. I did that for like 2 weeks. I was like, get me the fuck out of here.
Man, yeah. I remember the days of leaving flaming bags of shit on someone's porch.
You would. Like you would. I don't know why you would, but you would.
I used to do it about at least twice a month and shit, just for a laugh, or or you do like a ding dong ditch and shit.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing I've done, and it's not that bad because I'll tell you one thing. Chris can vouch. I was very drunk, and I had to pee. And I was like, "Look, across the street, there's a police station. I'm gonna pee on this fucking cop car." So I
heard that story.
Street, and I pissed on the tire, and I'm laughing and shit. And then there was a cop in the fucking car. And so I walked past, he wanted to know, "Can I help you?" Apparently, he didn't notice me pissing on his car. Then I asked him for a fucking sticker. Then he gave me a sticker. I slapped it on my chest. I was like, bye. And I was drunk the whole time. Walked right back across the street. Like,
I remember making a prank phone call and shit. A buddy of mine moved from down the street from where he used to live. Now his old house, I used to call and order like pizzas and shit, give him the address and shit every weekend and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we were doing some dumbass shit back in the day. I mean, Bird in particular, like he was the most animated motherfucker of all. Like you see me doing some dumb shit. Oh, I got something for your asses.
All right,
I got something for your asses. There you go. Okay, this is the generation that raised your kids, motherfuckers.
Oh God, here we go.
Okay, all right, start dancing to that shit.
Oh shit!
I missed that.
Did you guys see
that? Show them the one with the electrode?
Oh shit! Go ahead, Chris. I trust you, man. Whatever you want to show, but don't show.
You trust me? What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. You never give me a reason not to.
This motherfucker trusts me.
You guys ever see that the angry nun?
Yeah.
The angry nun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you talking about the horror movie, or is it literally you talking about Angry Nun?
I sinned real fucking bad last night. I let my cousin's girlfriend eat groceries off my asshole.
You motherfucker! The only sin here is your mother not swallowing you.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
Hey, did you hear about the one where the guy who was wearing a suit walks into a box to talk to the father, right? And he goes, "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. What have you done, my son?" He goes, "Well, I killed a Democrat." He goes, "Son, you're here for sins, not community service."
Go ahead, Paul.
Okay.
Flick the beans.
I'll flick this fucking ruler upside your head, you simple son of a bitch.
Okay, should I do the shocked episode or the Two Girls One Cup episode?
No, man, no, do the Two Girls One Cup, dude. That was bad, dude. If I had to pick one, do shocked, dude. But still,
You
that
want
one.
to do shocked?
No, there's other ones. What about Mystery Drink or
Crash Manicotti?
Their voices. I mean, we did a lot of stupid shit. There was the one where you in a dumpster.
Oh, I'll show you that one in a minute.
That one's funny as fuck. You want some ramen? You want a dirty diaper?
I'll show you that one in a minute. This is your generation. This will show you how tough of a generation we were, ladies and gentlemen. We ain't playing around.
Oh god, yeah, it hurt like a bitch too.
Oh, this ain't no dialogue anymore!
You want to try?
Oh yes. Oh no! Wait.
The look on your face just shows you knew how malicious I was.
Oh, dude,
I know. I have done a lot for you.
Personal.
Listen. It's nothing personal. One more. You don't want to do this. Listen, it's nothing personal. It's just business.
Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! My baby! My baby! No! Oh, dude!
Wait, I gotta do it.
Oh, shit! Oh!
Okay. Okay, I think I'm about done. Now, Thomas, we've got a surprise for you.
What could be worse?
What could be worse?
Besides that,
Fucking dick!
Okay, you're unplugged now. Now,
I have something to say.
well,
Yeah,
hold
that
on.
fucking hurt.
We've got a surprise for you. We've
Yes.
got 30 seconds left. Next episode of Tommy Bird, you get to have your revenge. You get to shock someone.
Yes.
Yes. Next week on Tommy Bird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We were a tough generation.
I am so glad I missed that one too.
Listen,
I missed
you
that
don't
one.
understand. That was a fucking rod, and it was shot like shots about.
Yeah,
like,
it was those
couple-
hair stimulators, and the glass on it broke.
and they
So
stabbed
we
it
just
into
had
my
straight
side, my
electrical
armpit,
current.
in my leg. Like, it was no joke. That shit. And then I was still having like muscle spasms throughout the night that night when I was sleeping and shit. Like, yeah.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that just proves the point that like our generation, we thought that shit was fun. Remember?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we went to Richie's backyard and you used to do like WrestleMania and slamming people on fucking tables and shit?
Yeah, I grew up doing that shit with Wade.
Dude,
Which,
dude,
by the
I
way,
remember-
Wade got married a couple weeks ago.
did he?
Yeah.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, he married his fiance, man.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wade's a good dude.
Yeah.
I don't think I've met him personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, for all the videos and stuff, like, he's a big time wrestling fan. I know that.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah. You wanted to see the clown thing? This is what we do.
Yeah.
Again, this was a totally different time. Like, you couldn't do this shit nowadays. Take this shit.
This is like 2005, I think.
2010.
Slow down. We got plenty of time, dude.
Yeah, but I'm looking for him and I can't find him.
Okay, but dude, slow the fuck. Wait. What are we doing? What are we doing in the first place?
Well, on this promo, we're trying to look
The audio
Promo
shit
for what?
this.
for Tommy Bird.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're
dude.
looking for Mr. Giggles. Oh, shit. Hi, Mr. Giggles. What are you doing in the dumpster, Mr. Giggles? Looking for what? I'm missing link! Missing link for what? Want a diaper? No, that's alright. I don't want no freaking diaper. Want the top ramen? No, I don't want top ramen either.
Yeah. Before Mr. Giggles became the icon of the War Resistance Network.
All right,
Hi, Mr. Giggles. Go ahead and enjoy your dinner, you sick bastard. Alright,
Y'all look kind of young then, huh?
Shut. What the hell happened? We got old.
Fuck yeah, we did.
And that was only what, like 15, 16 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, it just goes to show how different this fucking world is now. I mean,
Fuck, wait. Is that wait? Fuck. So that's 4.
no, that was like 2010, 2011.
Can't
That
even
was around the
dumpster dive.
same time I started doing the political activism thing.
Dude, if that's the case, then I left for South Dakota that year.
Yeah.
Because I left
You
in
left not long
2011.
after that because you were still in your then relationship with the woman you were with in Hemet, and then that didn't work out. That's when you left South Dakota.
Yeah. Which I should have stayed in Hammond. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have had your kids. You wouldn't have the wife you got now.
I know, I get that, man. I have no regrets, man. The only thing that I regret is that I would have done some things different. Not to change for the better, but like done better decisions on certain things.
Yeah, well, you live, you'll learn, man. That's all it is, and that's why we showed these videos. ladies and
I tell my kids that, like, make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, enjoy
we
your life.
created this generation of fucking participation trophies and protecting the kids and whatnot. Kids need to experience life. They need to fall off their fucking bikes and scrape their knee. Okay, they need to drink from the fucking water hose.
Yeah.
They need.
You need to fucking have balls.
Yeah.
We were not built to stay in the house and do nothing.
Yeah. They need to have artistic expression. They need to go out and ride their bikes and fall down off their bikes and shit like that. They need to learn real life skills. They need to go to school and learn real things that are going to benefit them in life. Not
and
how to
take
do
away
things.
their cell phones.
Yeah,
my kids don't have cell phones.
Yeah, and learn real things instead of shit like this. Yeah.
Here's the thing, my kids don't have cell phones. Like I said, I'm raising them the way I was raised. I didn't have cell phones. I wasn't even allowed in the fucking house.
Yeah, we didn't have cell phones growing up. If we did, they were the electronic bricks.
Didn't they have commercials to remind our parents that they had kids out there?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
If we weren't home
that
before
thing going, if I had kids, I'd probably know.
You know what my dad said to me one time? He says, if one of them die, at least I got a spare.
Damn.
Yeah. No. Now look at me. I'm saying it to my kids, but I'm saying it as a joke, though.
It's not to say your dad wasn't joking too.
Oh yeah, he probably was. You know what I mean? But he realized I was raised up tough. You know what I mean? My kids are a little lucky that I'm not as tough on them as my father was on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this generation is way too soft, and they don't know shit. They're not. If shit hits the fan, how the hell are they going to survive? They have no skills on how to fucking survive. If I need to right now, I got 2 fucking bags ready that I can go and disappear with whoever else into the fucking wilderness and be gone forever. And live off fucking land until I fucking die. Which probably won't be too long considering I'm diabetic. I'm fucked.
After all the shit we've been through growing up, I never knew that. I didn't think I would make it to my 40s, man. Did a lot of stupid shit. Jumping off houses and shit.
Like, damn it, you made it to 40, you bastard!
And then, hey, I have something to tell you. Jew, how about that?
I never thought I would hit 50, but here I am. I'm more sarcastic, more of an asshole. Hey, yay!
You didn't do it, Chris.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand.
All right, I'll try it again. Jew.
We already did that.
So?
Okay, we'll give him the big one. He wants it. Let's give it to him.
Wow, that was long.
What happened to it? Where'd it go?
We need to go now. The deep state is scraping our signals. They're eating the babies. No time to explain.
And you know what? For good measure, let's do this.
That's why 98% of Wiggers are white. What's up, big
Faggot
guy?
on the roof. We have a faggot on the roof.
You mean a sniper?
Where do snipers sit? On roofs. Faggot on the roof. Kill the fucking faggot.
My nigga, we got a problem.
Don't worry about it, Pookie. 2 Wigger missiles are en route.
And that's why 98%.
Wow.
You never saw that one?
No. Hey.
That's how they fry rye bread. Holy crap, nice.
Hey, where'd Jennifer go?
I think she ran away. That's all right. We're about 2 hours anyway. Anywhere, any other direction you want to go? Or should we put the bird in the oven?
I think we're good. We're out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Dom's got the pun. He got it. He's like, motherfucker, you're not putting me in the oven.
No. Bottom line is, our generations are different. I don't think the kids today, they're pretty much
they're not equipped for life.
What I'm saying is that they're pretty much giving them the answers, and the kids are not listening to their teachers. There's a lot of there's maybe 70% of teachers in the United States that are thinking about quitting and getting different jobs because kids ain't listening, and there's no point in being having school anymore.
Yeah, but you have teachers that are getting assaulted too.
Yeah, all the time. And
The educational system is dead in the
it's done.
It really is
done.
It doesn't benefit our kids. It doesn't benefit the teachers. It doesn't benefit society. It is a useless endeavor at this point.
It benefits the teachers union. Shit.
It benefits pushing agendas. That's all it does. It doesn't better society. It doesn't better our children. It doesn't better our teachers.
If you abolish
me, I'm done.
If you abolish the teachers union, dude, hey, teachers will get a raise, a raise, and plus, why is the school district raising the salary for the superintendent for? Why?
Yeah.
It's getting bad out there, man.
They're making nearly $500,000 a year.
Yeah, and most of these people, teachers and students alike, if something happens, they're not going to be able to survive. If society were to collapse, how many people do you know that you would have faith enough that they would be able to survive in a societal collapse? That they'd be able to disappear if they needed to and go live off the land.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it because there's so much land that we're using. America don't care. The government don't care about us, man. Why is every country out there is taking care of their own, but ours ain't doing that shit?
We did a video on what would happen if shit hits the fan. And
I got that reposted.
That was nearly 2 hour broadcast. I tell you what, if today's kids, they would know what to do. Yeah. If they were our age this time, they had no idea what the fuck to do.
If I grabbed if we got a random kid, this sounds weird, right? Put him in the woods, right, and then leave him. Would he survive?
Right,
dude. We weren't allowed inside. I know where to find water, how to build a shelter. I know a lot of this shit, the basic shit, right?
Yeah, but we did a lot of stupid shit, but you know what? If
we learned from it,
we could survive.
Yeah, we can survive, man.
Because our parents kicked us out of the damn house and told us to survive.
Like if you have bamboo, I learned that there's your water system right there.
Yeah.
I learned that in school. If you're in a desert,
don't teach that shit nowadays.
If you're in a desert and there's a cactus, look for something that have fruits on it. You can eat the fruit. Just pick it out.
Yep, water in the cactus.
If there's cactus, dig underneath the cactus and keep digging, and you'll find water. So it's
you got homeless people learning how to survive.
Yeah, most people would not survive nowadays.
You get this right. So you rip the bark off, then you peel the flesh off, and you intertwine it, and you keep doing that, you have rope. There's your rope. You know what I mean? There's so much shit. I know how to build. This is stupid, but you know those in the field, there's those dandelions or whatever. I can make necklaces and shit out of it. Like stupid shit like that. Like I don't know.
Dandelion root has medicinal properties.
I eat dandelions. Actually, I make
the
tea out of
dandelion
it. It's good for your heart. It's good for your blood, and it helps you.
You have those
with
weeds.
cancer.
Those tall weeds.
Yeah, weeds are good for you.
Yeah, like Thomas, you're talking about coming down here.
Yeah.
If you do, which by the way, I got everything set up. If you want to do that on the indicated date, I got you. We got it all covered. If things are good on your end.
Okay.
So I got all the finances sorted out. Everything's a go on my end. So talk to your dad and see.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. We're on the same boat, man.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the broadcast. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
But when you do come down, I got a lot of shit to show you, man. Like I'm gonna teach you a lot of shit, dude. And I mean, there's a lot of this stuff you probably know. Maybe some things you'll teach me, but like the medicinal shit, like a lot of the tricks the Amish use, and a lot of their
Amish up here are
sets.
awesome, man. I eat with them all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I got mountains of fucking shit. Like you'd be amazed. Like you kind of set me on a path back in the day, man, and it may not look like it, but I'm a fountain of fucking knowledge anymore, man. All those years were not wasted just fucking off being a dumb shit. I applied and learned.
There's a lot of things that I have to face, and like I said, some of it don't make sense to me anymore. And I feel like there's a lot of feelings that are hard in my past between me and you, and I just don't know anymore. But yeah, I mean, that's no here or there.
You and I are good, bro. You and I are good. No worries. Not a day was ever wasted. We've had our ups and downs, but we've got our friendship is just as strong as it ever was, if not stronger. So don't even question that.
Yeah, man.
If it weren't, I wouldn't be opening up my home to you to help you out and get you back on your feet. Yeah, so never have to worry about or question where you stand with me. Trust me, you'll know. If there's a problem, you'd know.
Well, I'm the same way, man. If I have a problem with you, you know it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not afraid to tell anybody how I feel about them. You know what I mean? Like I also get my shirt off for anybody as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, you did that for me. Help me to become self-reliant when I was homeless, when my mom kicked me out at 18. I didn't know how to fucking survive. And I grew up in a generation that actually taught us more shit. Even then, when I was 18 years old, didn't really have a fucking clue how to fucking survive. So many people tried to fucking help me, including yourself. I didn't know which way to go because I didn't know which end was fucking up. I mean, and I grew up in a much different generation than kids now. They got far less than we had access to. And that's what scares me. And that's why we talk about this shit. Because if something happens, how are they going to survive? I didn't know jack shit going into the real world. I do now, but back then I didn't.
Bro,
what are these kids going to do now?
The kids are going to be these kids are going to be worse. It's going to be worse, man.
They're going to have a very hard time if they even survive at all.
That's why we all need to stand up. And my fear is that we're not going to stand up.
We do. And we need to stand up about the right things. This left-right paradigm. It needs to stop. We need to stop this bullshit.
Separate is not even that hard. Put hate aside. Get rid of all our bombs. Split our land on the world and live happily. It's so easy. And
yeah, we could have a utopia world if we really wanted to, but
no,
power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely. What?
Someone's got to be in charge, right? This is ludicrous, man. It's stupid.
Yeah.
There's a place down by El Centro where people are living happily, and they're making shit out of things.
Legos.
That'd be awesome.
I don't shit out of Legos, man.
They call it Slab City. Slab City.
And there are people like in LA living in the sewers and shit.
Not surprising.
People just keep walking by them. They're living down in the sewers and shit.
Hey,
they don't want to be part of society anymore.
And any port in a fucking storm, right?
We got people living in the overpass here where by where I live.
Yeah.
And they're in there and living.
A shelter is a shelter is a shelter.
Man. You know one thing I don't agree with? Why is it that when we do something good for somebody, they expect us to like have something back for it? I don't fucking agree with that shit, man. If I do something good for you, I'm not expecting anything from you. You know what I mean?
You do it just because.
Yeah, man.
You don't do it for recognition or as a favor that to be repaid later. You just do it because
I
it's the right
feel like
thing.
if people pay you back, like you lose your blessing. You know what I mean? Like you lose it. You know what I mean?
Like if I help somebody, 9 times out of 10, they go, "How can I ever repay you?" And 9 times out of 10, it's just like, just pay it forward.
Right.
Okay, if you have the opportunity to help somebody, fucking help them.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like I don't really talk about helping people. I don't really talk about that because I don't want to be that guy who fucking glorifies myself. It's like, oh, look what I did. It's like anything you don't. Nobody knows what I do because nobody needs to know. That's between me, that person, and God.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of people would like to do that shit on social media. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They get credit. And if it hits, then you get a lot of money. I help people, and people don't even know how many people I've helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm on the broadcast. I'm not even going to tell you how many I've helped. I've helped lots, but I've never did it with a camera, and I didn't do it for the show, dude. Like I did it because you need my help. God told me to do this, to love one another, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
We're all family.
Yeah, like you were talking about. Like you were talking about paying me back the $100 that I gave you years ago.
Dude, I'm still gonna pay you back. I don't care.
And I was like, dude, I ain't fucking sweating it. Okay. Like I told you, you needed help. I helped you.
Yeah,
you helped me when I needed it. Okay, that's just how you help people.
That's the hard thing I had to accept. I don't like people helping me. I mean,
if you want to pay me back, I'm not opposed to it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not opposed to it. You want to pay me back $100? I'm down with that.
Well, I'm gonna pay it back. So I don't
like I never, you know, it's like I never asked that back from you.
Bro,
like,
that's why I want to pay. I'm not used to that kind of shit. Both sides of that story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, bottom line is, you gave me what you did for my family. I will never forget it. You got them. That's shit. You gave them diapers.
You don't even know what that is, do you?
What you did is you helped me with gas, diapers, wipes, and you gave me some food for my children. That's what you did for me, man. You're the only one I know have done that for me. You're the only one.
Yeah, and it wasn't no thing, dude. I had it to help. I'm gonna help them, motherfuckers. Like, hey, could you help me? Yeah, here. I think you only asked me for 10, and I gave you 100.
Dude, you're right.
And you asked me for $10 for diapers. I'm like, here.
It's you know how hard it is for me to do that? It's hard to ask for help. It's so hard. I get these panic and anxiety attacks. So if I don't feel like I deserve anybody's friendship, like I'll be in a dark hole for a long time. And I know.
Hey, is that why you keep fucking stalling about the whole coming down here thing?
Dude, I want to come down there. Okay, me and my dad were talking about it. We're gonna work on that shit, but it's tough. You have no idea how tough that is on me. My anxiety and my blood pressure is so fucking high because of it. It's making me sick.
Well, I mean, have your wife suck your dick and you'll be okay.
Yeah, but like, she might have to take her. No, never mind.
Don't open mouth, insert foot, Thomas. Don't do it.
Shut up. What, babe? Now you better come here and give me that lockjaw. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so dead. What are you doing, you fuckers?
All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and call it. And we'll talk.
I love you all.
Don't kill them. Don't kill them.
My kids are assholes, but I love them too. And don't tell my wife the PIN number to my phone. It's 1119. Listen, fucking my mom's life savings number. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't doing it. If I die, it'd be a blessing. I'm like, what? I don't have to pay tax.
You better pack up and come down here. It'd be the only safe place haven you got after this. This is gonna be the only safe haven you got.
Well, when I die, I'm gonna go up to God and go, what's up, G?
He's gonna be hugging my AR. He's gonna be in his bedroom hugging my AR-15 like a teddy bear.
I'll be like, I saw this on Duck Hunt.
He's like, can't sleep. Wife will kill me. Can't sleep. Wife will kill me.
You know what? You have no idea. I have never been so mad. I made mad over some serious shit, but no one made me more mad than that fucking dog in Duck Hunt.
Okay, I'm calling it.
I hate that game.
I shot that dog because he kept laughing. Like, I'm gonna fucking hit that motherfucking man.
Yeah. Kids are soft today. They got tablets. Damn it, we had Duck Hunt.
Yeah,
Duck Hunt. Fucking Duck Hunt. Anyway, let's go ahead and put the duck in the oven, shall we?
Fuck you. All right. Let's go.
Yeah. We gotta call it because we are nearly 2.5 hours in. We ain't got much else to talk about. We're just doing senseless rambling at this point. But if you have enjoyed this podcast, please share the retransmissions. Follow us on our various social medias: X, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, all at REALTWWRN. Follow Revan on his various social medias. And tune in tomorrow for Grey Jedi TV, followed by Tin Man TV. And until then, again, keep the conversation going. Check out our online store. Follow us on our social medias. And until tomorrow night.
And for free, we will help you spay and neuter a neocon, rhino, progressive liberal ass clown. And also for free, we will help spay and neuter a Marxist, fascist, socialist, full dykes.
You sick little monkey!
And on that note, I'm calling it. So until tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, stay strong, stay safe. God bless you all. And if you're watching this, you are the resistance.
You can hear this. You are not alone. This is the resistance.